All right, let's talk about one of country guitar's true slingers, Brad Paisley. Born in Glendale, West Virginia, that small-town heart is in everything he writes. His grandfather gave him his first guitar at 8, and he was gigging as a teen. He even opened for the Judds and Ricky Skaggs early on. He moved to Nashville, signed as a songwriter, and the rest is history. His debut, Who Needs Pictures, arrived in 1999 and announced a major new voice. Key Records, Part 2, Mud on the Tires, Time Well Wasted, Fifth Gear, and American Saturday Night. Hits, awards, arena headlining. He became both a storyteller and a guitar hero. He can be hilarious one moment and devastatingly sincere the next. And that Telecaster? It's basically his signature voice. Across 2 decades, he kept growing, musically and lyrically, and kept the guitar front and center. Let's dive into what makes his guitar work and songwriting so distinct. First, the techniques, and how you can practice them as a guitarist. We'll break down B-benders, chicken pickin', open string licks, and phrasing. That classic telly twang and a B-bender are central to his voice. A B-bender mechanically raises the B string a whole step, letting a guitar cry like a pedal steel. To practice, learn melodic lines first without the B-bend, then add the bend to match vocal phrases. Use a slow metronome, sing the phrase, then operate the B-bender to vocalize the note. Next, chicken pickin'. Hybrid picking using pick plus fingers for that snappy country attack. Hold the pick between thumb and index. Use middle and ring fingers for trebles. Practice slowly with bass on the pick. Paisley loves open strings, G, B, E, to create huge interval jumps and cascading licks. Try playing a major scale on one string and strike the open G between each step. Sounds odd, then musical. He thinks like a singer. Solos have a beginning, middle, and end. Phrase like a vocalist. Transcribe solos, not just notes, where he breathes space, tension, and release. Use dynamics and space. Don't fill every moment. Let the note breathe. Technical runs are great, but make each run serve the song. Practice slow with a metronome, then build speed. Isolate pick and finger parts separately. Sing the solo, then play it. That vocal quality is Paisley's secret. Telecaster through a clean tube amp, a touch of grit for rock tunes, cleaner for ballads. B-bender, hybrid picking, open strings, and singer-like phrasing. Master those, and you're in his headspace. Now let's analyze 4 songs from a songwriter-guitarist perspective. First up, He Didn't Have to Be. This song is a standout example of Brad's heart-first writing. It was his first #1. Simple, direct, universal. Key, a major, warm and open, perfect for sincerity. Tempo, around 88 BPM, slow enough to let the story breathe. Lyrics are specific and honest, a child's perspective watching a stepdad become a father. The chorus is plain and devastating. I hope I'm at least half the dad that he didn't have to be. Solo stays in a major, melodic singing lines rather than speed for its own sake. You can hear the B-bender giving it a vocal, pedal steel-like cry. Practice. Sing a vocal line, then play it on the guitar. Work sustain, vibrato, and breathing between phrases. Transcribe the solo to capture phrasing and space, not just the notes. The song closes full circle, a perfect example of truth in songwriting that connects. Next, 2 very different songs, Alcohol and Then. One playful, one romantic. Alcohol is witty, written from the perspective of alcohol itself. Lyrics are full of punchlines and sharp observations. Key, a major. Solo leans on a mixolydian. The flat 7 gives that bluesy rock edge. Tempo, roughly 124 BPM, driving and foot tapping. The solo is fast, chicken-picked, and joyful. Technical but playful. Practice, start slow. Isolate hybrid picking. Increase speed in small increments. Now flip the record. Then is a modern love ballad. Key E-flat major, a warm, slightly unusual key for country. Tempo, about 68 BPM, intimate and spacious. Solo in E major, soaring, sustained phrasing. Not about speed, but emotional peak. Long notes, subtle vibrato, and B-bender color push the solo into a vocal territory. Arrangement builds over time. Instruments enter gradually to mirror the relationship arc. Work both worlds, speed and articulation for Alcohol, and long tone control for Then. Transcribe, sing the lines, then recreate them with the right tone and timing. Finally, let's look at Perfect Storm and how Paisley evolved. Perfect Storm blends modern production with classic Paisley guitar. Perfect Storm uses weather metaphors to paint a complex love portrait. Key, B major. Tempo, around 100 BPM. Steady mid-tempo groove. Solo, based in B major. More rock-influenced with grit and stacked guitar layers. Tone has more edge than earlier records, but phrasing is still melodic and purposeful. Over time, Brad moved from neo-traditional country to arena-ready modern production. Why? Natural artistic growth, family experience, and changing radio production norms. What never changed? Exceptional guitar work, clever storytelling, and that Telecaster voice. He also collaborated widely and blended rock and pop elements without losing identity. Guitars are layered more now. Multiple textures, harder-hitting drums, but lead guitar is still prominent. He evolved, but he kept his strengths: musicianship and storytelling. So if you want to write in a Paisley-ish way, here are practical choices for keys, modes, tempos, and themes. Keys A, G, D, and E. Guitar-friendly open keys that allow open string licks. For solos, Mixolydian often works great. The flat 7 adds a bluesy edge. Ballads, 65-90 BPM. Let words breathe. Think He Didn't Have to Be or Then. Up-tempo fun songs, 120 BPM and up. Think Alcohol and Ticks. Themes, real-life moments, family, love, growing up, vulnerability, or go clever and satirical. Personify something, aim for smart wordplay, not cheap jokes. Workflow, find a strong hook, pick a guitar key that fits your voice, then craft specific lyric details. Practice routine, transcribe, sing the parts, then match phrasing and tone on guitar. Drills, B-bender on simple lines, hybrid picking with slow metronome focusing bass versus trebles. Single string scale with open string interleaves. It builds those cascading Paisley licks. Take these templates, but make your own. He started with influences and made them his. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like and subscribe for more guitar analysis. Now go pick up your guitar and write something great. See you next time.